Sometimes we struggle in something too much, and there comes a point in life that we're tired, we give up, or we wait for someone to come and help us to get us out of the misery. Has it ever happened to you? Well, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, a kid whose name was Tim. He was 14 years old, and once he was wandering around the garden nearby him. So while walking around, he saw one butterfly coming out of a cocoon. It was trying to come out, it was struggling a lot, and using its struggle, it made a hole through that egg. Tim was a little curious. Then he started observing it. He sat aside and started looking at it. So while he was observing, the butterfly was struggling really hard to come out. Now, Tim was feeling really bad as the butterfly was not able to come out, and after some time it just gave up, or it looked like it gave up. Tim was feeling bad and he thought he would help the butterfly to come out. So he went down and brought a pair of scissors. He just literally cut down the cocoon and let the butterfly come out of the egg. He was really happy that he helped the butterfly to come out of the cocoon. Although the butterfly looked a little swollen, its wings were swirling, were bent. They were looking like they are really weak. But still Tim was happy. Now Tim wanted to observe how this thing turns into a real flying, colorful butterfly. So again he went down, sat aside, and he started to observe. So it took a long time, and he had a lot of patience. So he kept on looking. But the butterfly was struggling to fly. Still the body of the butterfly was swollen, and still the wings were bent. After some time, it seemed like it will never be able to fly. So Tim felt bad. He went to home and told the entire story to his mother. He said, "Mom, I tried to help a butterfly coming out of his cocoon. I waited for a long time and it didn't start flying. So what is wrong with it?" The mother asked his son, Tim, to sit down and listen. She said, "Son, you helped the butterfly to come out of the cocoon, and that is the biggest mistake you made." Son said, "Why? I just wanted to help." She said, "Yes, you wanted to help it, but you wanted to help it for something that it didn't require. Getting out of the cocoon itself will give the butterfly the strength to grow its wings. It didn't come out itself, you helped it. So it didn't go through that struggle. And as it didn't go through that struggle, that pain, it didn't get that strength to come out, to grow its wings. And that is why it couldn't fly. This is a way of God to get the fluid flow around the body of the butterfly so that it can grow and turn into a beautiful flying butterfly, a flying insect. And you deprived it of all the struggles it had to go to grow. That is the reason why it couldn't fly. Don't you think the same thing happens with life? Sometimes we struggle a lot to do something and we fail. We fail again and again and again. And after some time, we wait for someone to come and help us. But no one comes. Then again, we keep on waiting instead of trying. Instead of trying harder, we wait for someone to come and help us. And sometimes that never happens. So what we do? We give up. We let it go. We deprive ourselves from the pain which in a long run will be helpful to us. The struggle that we go through will give us a strength that we have to have in order to face even more difficult challenges. And we deprive ourselves from that struggle. Pain and struggles are really necessary in growing, in developing ourselves, in making ourselves stronger, more powerful, so that we can grow and we can face even tougher challenges. Don't you think? So the lesson of the story is, sometimes we're struggling too hard, but instead of giving up, instead of waiting for someone to help us, we should try harder. We should be, trying really hard if you want to get something. And once you get it, or you don't, that doesn't matter. But the strength you get, the knowledge that you achieve during the struggle will be really helpful for growing your life in a better way. So that was the lesson of the story.